Hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in this video, we are going to understand how to set up Webhook inside Syncro. So Syncro is a platform for managed service providers, which is MSPs, offering tools to manage tickets, customers and invoices, making it easier for IT professionals to deliver services effectively. So with Syncro, you can manage your support tickets, customer relationships and billings all in one place. So by setting up Webhook inside Syncro, you can automate process and integrate Syncro with another applications using Pabbly Connect. In this tutorial, I'll guide you through these steps to set up a Webhook inside Syncro using Pabbly Connect. So you must be wondering, what is Webhook? So Webhook acts as a bridge between different applications with the help of which you can transfer the data from one application to another on the specific event. So what happens is, like, let's suppose that we have to set up Webhook inside Syncro, right? So let's suppose that I want that as soon as a new ticket is resolved or created in my Syncro, I want to notify my team on Slack or Google Chat or Microsoft Teams. For that, I'm going to set up Webhook inside Syncro. So if you also want to create this automation or many other automations, for that you have to first learn how to set up Webhook inside Syncro. So without wasting much time, we are going to start with our automation. So here you can see that I've already opened the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. And to start with our setting up Webhook inside Syncro, we have to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm going to select it as Syncro only right over here. So I'm going to search for Syncro, and as you can see, Syncro MSP. So we are going to select it. And after selecting our trigger application, it is asking me for the trigger event. So basically, trigger event is the event on which the workflow will start. So over here you can see there are many trigger events, which is ticket created, ticket is resolved, ticket status changed. So if you want to trigger your workflow whenever a ticket is created, then you have to select ticket created. If you want to trigger your workflow whenever a ticket is resolved, which is existing ticket is resolved, then you can select this trigger event. And if you want that the workflow should be triggered when the status of an existing ticket is changed, then you have to select this trigger event, which is ticket status changed. So over here I'm going to select my trigger event as ticket is resolved right over here, and as soon as we're going to do so, yes, you can see that now it is giving me a webhook URL. So we're going to use this same URL in order to create a connection between our Syncro MSP account and our Pabbly's workflow. So first we are going to copy this URL and then we're going to follow this help text, and it is saying log into your Syncro account and then navigate to the notification center under the Syncro administration. So I'm going to open my Syncro account right from here, and as you can see that this is my account and I've already logged in it. So it is always advised to log in your applications before starting with the automation. It makes the procedure easy. So as you can see that I've already logged in it, and now what we have to do is we have to go on more, and as you can see admin right over here. So we have to go on this admin, and as soon as we're going to go on this admin, you can see Syncro administrations, and under this you can see notification center. So you have to go on this notification center right from here, and after opening this you can see that it is saying now opening this you have to click on the add new notification set. So I'm going to click on this add new notification set right over here, and as soon as we're going to do so, it is asking me for the name. So again we are going to go back to our workflow, and it is saying enter the name of the notification. So let's suppose that I want to enter the name as testing right over here, and now it is saying notify these users. So if you wish, you can definitely select a user right over here in order to notify them as soon as a new event occurs, but I don't wish to do so, so I'm going to leave it as blank. It is saying additional emails to notify. So here you can add emails and numbers in order to send SMS notifications and email notifications as soon as a new event is occurred on this webhook URL, but I don't wish to add so I'm going to move on forward. It is asking me for the webhook URL. So as you can see that we have to copy this same webhook URL, and then we are going to paste it right over here under the webhook URL section. And after pasting this, we are going to open our help text again, and it is saying now scroll down in the event section and select the event as ticket was resolved. So you have to look for this ticket was resolved event. So as you can see there are multiple events right over here, but we are going to look for ticket was resolved because I selected my trigger event as ticket is resolved. So over here if you select ticket created or ticket status changed, then you have to select the same event right over here too while setting up your webhook. So over here you can see ticket was resolved. So yes, we have to select this, and now what we are going to do is we are going to open our workflow, and over here it is saying click on the checkboxes for email and webhook. So I'm going to open my Syncro again, and as you can see over here we have multiple checkboxes, but we have to only tick on the checkbox which is for email and webhooks, which is the first one and the last one. So I'm going to look for my event again, which is this ticket was resolved. And over here for the email, we are going to put a checkbox, and then for the webhook, again we are going to put a checkbox. And after doing all of this, I'm going to click on create notification set. And as soon as we're going to click on create notification set, yes, you can see testing. We have successfully created this right over here. So I'm going to open this and show you. Yes, you can see that we have successfully created this, and with this we have successfully connected our Syncro MSP account with our Pabbly's workflow. But over here you can see that it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL, do the test submission / record so that data can be captured or recorded in the webhook response. So what we have to do is we have to open our Syncro application right from here, and we have to go on the ticket section. So what I want is that I'm going to resolve a ticket right over here, and then we are going to check that if the details have been captured right over here in our workflow for the same or not. So I'm going to resolve this ticket. So let's suppose that I'm going to resolve this ticket which says request for technical support laptop overheating. So let's suppose that I'm going to resolve this ticket right from here, and yes, you can see that we have successfully resolved this. So I'm going to refresh this page, and yes, you can see that it disappeared right from here. So with this we have successfully resolved the ticket, and this means that we have successfully did the test submission too, and this also means that Syncro MSP has sent the details of a test submission to our workflow. So I'm going to open my workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the response or not. So I'm going to open my workflow, and yes, you can see Pabbly has captured response A. You can see the text, or you can see the link. We are going to move on forward. Over here you can see the user email, user full name. We are going to move on forward, and yes, this is the main thing, which is request for technical support laptop overheating. So yes, you can see that this was the same subject of the ticket which we resolved in our Syncro. And also I'm going to let you know the name, and yes, you can see Ritika Nathani. So this was the name of our customer we resolved right over here. So yes, with this we have successfully set it up webhook inside our Syncro MSP. And now further what you can do is you can further add action application as Slack, Microsoft Teams, Google Chat or Discord, and notify your team that the ticket is resolved in our Syncro MSP. Or if you wish, you can definitely add any another applications according to your usage. So yes, this was it for the video, and in today's video we learned how to set up webhook inside Syncro, and we were successful too. Over here I resolved a ticket, and over here you can see that we received the response for the same, and further you can map this response and create multiple automations with the help of same. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.